is just around the corner. Charlotte Pence and her mom, Second Lady Karen Pence, are out with a new book just in time for Christmas in their best-selling children's series on their beloved pet rabbit. Marlon Bundo's Best Christmas Ever is out now, and author Charlotte Pence, daughter of Vice President Mike Pence, she joins me now. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wow, this is great. This is the third one, right, in the series?
Yep.
Wow, so he goes on a lot of adventures.
He does, yeah. It's been really fun to do with my mom so far, really. I mean, we started it actually when I kind of moved out of the house across the country, and it's just been a really fun project. So this is our third one.
That's so great. So your mom is an artist.
Yes.
And she's always been an artist. You were saying, you know, she used to paint when you were young, and this is a great way for you to use your storytelling skills.
Yeah.
And for her to get to do the illustrations.
Yeah, absolutely. She was doing watercolor illustrations all when we were growing up, and she was our art teacher and is an art teacher, so it's just, she's very, very talented.
So tell me about the bunny. So in this book, I guess he gets to go to like a Christmas party at the White House. Right?
Yes,
like so
at the Vice President's residence. So my parents host tons of parties at the residence every year, and so the premise of this book is that Marlon is trying to help my mom get ready for the parties, and so he goes around and he meets all of the staff that work so hard every year in the parties, but he also kind of learns at the end of the day, you know, the true meaning of Christmas.
Oh, Christmas. It's not just a party. I mean, the party's good.
Right? The party's fun, but it's for the people.
Wow. This is great. I mean, I'm just looking. The illustrations really are beautiful. Your mom is super talented. I don't know if the viewers can see any of this, but it's really, really, really pretty.
It's amazing.
And it's nice. It's nice for kids to get kind of an inside look. I mean, I think, you know, kids wonder, like, wow, like, what is that like to be in the White House? And for you, you're not a little kid anymore.
Yeah.
But, you know, there were times, I imagine that you were part of politics, right, growing up?
Oh, yeah.
What was that like? I mean, your dad is out there on stage and, you know, often probably getting attacked because that's the reality of politics. What was that like as his daughter? What is it like now?
Yeah, you know, I think that the most important thing I've kind of learned from watching my parents and watching my dad is seeing that, you know, that's just part of the job. I mean, my dad talks a lot about, you know, when we see protesters, he always says that, you know, that's what freedom looks like, and he's been saying that long before he was vice president, so it's really true, and I think it just kind of comes with the territory. I mean, it's not easy to see that, but it's just part of it, so.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I wonder sometimes, I mean, it's hard for kids, and the whole thing that happened with Barron Trump this week, getting dragged into the hearings there where the professor sort of made fun of his name, and I mean, you know, I'm a mom. I got 3 little kids. I can't imagine like how hard that's got to be for parents, and probably at times, you know, I think you were fortunately probably kept enough away from the spotlight, but you know, for them to drag a child into it, that's tough stuff. I mean, that just shows you how difficult it is, and the conversation I imagine that you have to have with your child to say, look, this isn't you. This has nothing to do with you.
Right.
This is just the reality of the world. Did you guys ever have conversations like that growing up?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think that there's really no space for attacking a politician's child, especially when they're not out front, you know, going after certain policies. But I do think that, you know, my parents have kind of shown me at least a little bit how they handle criticism. And we definitely talked a lot about that growing up, of course. Yeah.
And it just kind of washes off. I mean, I think ultimately at the end of the day, you just have to know who you are, right? And who your family is, and who loves you, and who really knows you, because anybody can say anything.
Right, absolutely, yeah. And I think that right now, too, the media climate is pretty intense, and so I think even with this book, I mean, it's a children's book about Christmas and about the holidays, and we have Hanukkah in there, too, and it's just kind of, I hope to be a little bit of a reprieve that I think everybody needs right now.
Well,
yeah.
I think you are, and, you know, certainly Marlon is, and by the way, Marlon is real. Marlon actually lives at the White House, right? At your parents' residence. residence.
He lives at the vice president's residence, yeah.
Wow. And he's been on Air Force too, I hear.
He has, and that's kind of what propelled him to fame. The media kind of thought it was really funny we had a rabbit when we moved to DC in 2016,
Yeah,
and so we
funny.
made an Instagram for him. And then we have 3 books now, so it's awesome.
Oh, that's great. And I love, you said your parents have always had pets.
Yes.
That's really neat.
Big
really,
pet
really
people.
good stuff. Well, congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
I have to have you sign it for me because I am going to read it to my little kids. Thank you, Charlotte.
Love it. Thanks.
Okay, the Socialist Congress